Magandang araw, ako nga pala si Socially Awkward VA at bakit nga ba nagfe-fail ang 90% ng mga beginners? So, alam mo yung interesting is pare-pareho naman tayong lahat dito na merong access sa onlinejobs.ph, meron tayong access sa mga freelance tools or AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or kung ano man yan. Lahat tayo meron ding access sa mga tutorials, free courses sa YouTube, and then mga skills training sa Udemy or kahit ano pa mang website yan. Lahat tayo merong access sa lahat ng mga bagay na yun dahil lahat ng bagay naman na yun is free lang. Pero bakit nga ba 90% ng mga beginner ng mga VA is hindi nagtatagal or hindi na-achieve yung goal nila na maging virtual assistant? Hindi ito dahil wala silang chance, pero dahil lahat sila merong pattern na pare-parehas. Reason number one, no system, only effort. So karamihan ng mga beginners wala silang pina-follow na system kung ano nga ba dapat nilang gawin sa araw-araw, especially when starting out as a VA. Ang ginagawa nila is nag-a-apply lang sila randomly sa mga job postings, and then wala silang schedule on if what certain time sila mag-a-apply, and wala rin silang tracker na ginagawa, wala silang spreadsheet kung saan nila nilalagay yung mga application nila tapos tina-track nila. So, kudos naman sa mga beginners is ma-effort talaga sila, madami yung effort na ginagawa nila. Pero wala silang structure. Ako dati nung naghahanap ako ng unang work from home job ko is yung system ko nun is minimum of 60 applications per day yung ginagawa ko. And then, nung time na nag-a-apply ako, meron pa ako on-site job nun. So, every time na mag-out ako sa on-site job ko, yung out ko nun is around 3 PM. Pag-uwi ko nun is maliligo lang ako, and then I will start applying na to work from home jobs hanggang gabi. And hanggang makahit ako ng 60 applications. So, pag nag-e-effort ka kasi ng sobra-sobra but wala ka namang structure na pinapalo or walang structure yung ginagawa mo, ang resulta na mangyayari is magkakaroon ka ng mababurnout ka at kakaroon ka ng confusion. So, it's always better to have structure than just do things randomly. Reason number two, impatience disguised as urgency. So, karamihan ng mga beginners gusto nila ng makakuha agad ng client, gusto nila makakuha agad ng quick income, and then magkaroon ng quick validation sa mga bagay na ginagawa nila. So, gusto nila magkaroon agad sila ng mga response from clients or employers. And then, ang nangyayari is, pag hindi sila nagkakaroon ng response or any feedback sa mga applications na sinesend nila, ang ginagawa nila is tumitigil na sila agad. Or yung iba is nagshi-shift agad ng direction. Yung iba magpapalit ng niche or magpapalit ng structure kung ano yung ginagawa nila. So, dinidisguise nila yung impatience nila as urgency. Sabihin nila kunyari, urgent na kailangan agad magkaroon ng client. Pero, the truth is, impatient lang talaga sila sa ginagawa nila. If you want to be successful, if you want to get a client, the secret is patience plus repetition. Reason number three, lack of clarity in positioning. So, wala silang clarity in positioning themselves. So, karamihan ng mga BA sinasabi is, kaya kong gawin lahat ng bagay or I can take any task sasabihin nila kahit ano, as long as magkaroon sila ng trabaho. So, sabihin nila sa client, I can do anything, I can do all sorts of tasks. Pero if you will observe actually yung mga clients is they are looking for someone who can solve a very specific problem for them, and not someone who can do anything or someone general that can do all sorts of things. Siguro merong mga client na gano'n, pero alam naman natin yung mga specialized na mga tao is yung mga tao who get paid more, not only in the VA world, and also observe that in the medical world, 'di ba? We can say naman na yung mga specialized doctors, let's say, earn more than a general practitioner, but it depends. That's just my own observation. So you have to have clarity in positioning yourself, and just don't tell clients na you can do anything. Be specific on what you can do and what you can deliver. Kasi if unclear ka, it's like you're invisible in a crowded market. Reason number 4, no feedback loop. So karamihan ng mga beginners is nag-a-apply sa mga job postings pero hindi nila ina-analyze kung bakit walang reply yung mga applications nila, and hindi nila ini-improve yung messaging nila, and hindi nila nache-check kung sino yung mga tao or client na tina-target nila. So everyday ang ginagawa nila is same output, and then if you're putting out the same output, then definitely you'll get the same result. And repetition without learning is equals to stagnation. So walang mangyayari sa'yo. So you need to track everything, including your subject title and cover letter, for you to know what's working and what's not working, and for you to know kung ano yung kailangan mo i-refine doon sa mga cover letter and subject title mo. Now let's move on to reason number 5, overconsumption and under execution. So dito, very, very guilty din ako dito because when I was starting out as a VA is nanonood ako ng napakarami mga tutorial videos and courses, which I think it's not really bad, especially when you're starting out. You really need to at least get some idea on what work you're going to do or what industry you're going in. Pero napakarami sa mga beginners is nanonood ng mga tutorial, nagbabasa ng mga tips, nagse-save ng mga content, nagre-research ng mga strategy. Pero ang kulang is yung actual execution. So hindi sila nag-e-execute. Kasi ang problem dito is pag nanonood ka ng mga tutorial and reading tips on what to do as a VA or what to do when applying as a VA, nagkakaroon ka ng some sort of illusion na nagkakaroon ka ng progress when you're watching things related to being a VA. Pero the truth is, you will get much, much, much more progress if you just start sending applications than watching tutorials or taking courses. So, ayun, overconsumption ng mga content but under execution. Reason number 6, emotional decision making. So, marami sa mga VA is nagde-decide sila based on mood, frustration, rejection, and comparison. So, kung mood nila na mag-apply ngayong araw, hindi, edi mag-a-apply sila sa mga postings. Pero kunyari, sunod na araw, hindi na sila or wala na sila sa mood, then hindi na sila mag-a-apply. So, mag-a-apply lang sila when it's convenient for them and when they feel like it. But if you will not go all in on this, then definitely wag mo na lang subukan dahil frustrate ka lang talaga kung hindi ka mag-all in, and then i-half-ass mo lang yung pagpasok mo dito sa industry. So yung cycle nila is nagiging apply, and then if walang feedback or walang response within a few days is madedemotivate sila, and then pag nakanood na naman sila ng motivating na video is mag-a-apply na naman sila, and then ayun, pag after a few days, after a few weeks walang feedback, response, or interview invite is mafe-feel bad sila, made-demotivate, and then titigil na. And then eventually, ayun yung cycle na pagdadaanan nila. And then At the end, hindi pa rin sila nakakakuha ng client. So, ngayon, ano nga ba yung ginagawa ng remaining 10% na mga successful na mga beginner VA? So yung 10% na 'to is hindi naman sila mas matalino sa'yo, hindi naman sila mas swerte sa'yo, and definitely hindi sila mas talented sa'yo. Ang difference nila sa'yo is they are more consistent with what they are doing. So kung ilan yung application na sinabi nila gagawin nila ngayong araw, gagawin talaga nila. They are more structured. Ayun, may structure sila on how many applications they will submit per day, and then they have a spreadsheet where tinatrack nila yung applications nila and also yung ginagamit nila na subject, title, and cover letter. They are more patient. So patient sila with their progress. So kahit alam nilang kahit wala sila nakikitang progress sa ngayon, alam nila nag-a-add up yung progress nila as long as patuloy pa rin silang nag-a-apply. And they are more system driven, hindi random yung ginagawa nila. So ayun nga, meron silang spreadsheet, tina-track nila lahat ng application nila doon, and then yung ginagamit nila ng mga cover letter and subject title, and consistent sila with their volume of applications per day. So kahit mabagal yung start nila, is consistent sila and tuloy-tuloy sila. And that's what separates them from the rest of the 90% beginners. So now, let's end with this. Kung feeling mo nahihirapan ka, hindi ibig sabihin wala kang future sa VA world or sa freelancing. Ibig sabihin lang, hindi pa aligned yung system mo sa goal mo. Kasi in freelancing, system builds consistency. Consistency builds visibility. Visibility builds opportunity. And once you fix your system, you stop being part of the 90% of the failing beginners, and you start behaving like the 10% to actually stay and win and become consistent with it. And again, this is Socially Awkward VA, and peace out.